What advice would you give to an overworked person serving the final 2 weeks of their notice period? I have a 3-month notice period. I did all my work diligently for 2 months, gave knowledge transfer to the replacement, and went above and beyond what was asked. I assumed I would be relieved of a lot of responsibilities in the last month, but my manager is bent on giving me new responsibilities, and I don't see her making an effort to put the other people on the spotlight or even make them take the lead. Now down to 2 weeks, and I still have to take the lead for the new work. And my manager is trying to do the impossible and set the target for finishing the work in 2 weeks, which is impossible as it involves third parties whose availability is very limited. I cannot help but feel bad, as they never asked me to stay or appreciated my work. I cannot slack off as it is not in my nature to shrink from responsibilities. But it does feel like I am letting myself be drained and used. You are. Weirdest thing is my manager is not satisfied with my best anymore. She wants it all done at any cost, and there's no limit for her. Work till you drop dead without a timeline. Also, she called me separately and said I should not try not to destroy my career in the last months. Kinda a veiled threat, if you ask me. Here's what you do. Screw your manager. You gave them the 3-month notice period to offload you, and they decided to load you up with more responsibilities. Screw that. Screw that. No. If you are a person that works 40 hours a week, show up and work exactly 40 hours a week for the last 2 weeks. Don't work anymore. As your manager berates you, let them know that she should not try to destroy her career in the last couple months. And tell them to. Well, don't you may not say that, but th- this is not the kind of person that whose opinion you should really value. This is ridiculous. Everything that's happening is this manager's fault for not being able to manage the transition time. You gave them a 3-month notice. That is way more notice than you should be required to give them. Let's see where are you? Are you in a place with at will employment? Like, yeah. Do the relax. And it's just you're not screwing anybody over when you're giving them 3 months notice. That's insane. So just work it out, work out the rest of your period, and then block their number. If they call you afterwards, just ask them if they'd like to employ you as a contractor. I mean, if it's like anything other than like a basic little, hey, where's this question? But yeah, screw them. They obviously don't know how to manage transitioning their employees. So anything that happens negatively is on them. So wish you the best of luck, but give yourself a break. Take it easy on yourself and just kind of work and do what you can in your normal work hours and that's it. And you've done your work of trying to hand things off. And if your manager handed off new responsibilities to you without giving you the opportunity to transition those things to other people, then that's kind of on them. So, man, this manager of yours has really done a poor job of setting themselves up for failure. So, I wouldn't want to be them, but cheers to you for getting out of that situation. Thank you for watching this episode of the Engineering Success Podcast. I really appreciate your support. It would really help us out if you leave comments down below, like, comment, subscribe. All those things really help us engage and get our reach out. And also make sure you give the podcast a 5-star review on your favorite website. I'll read out all the best reviews down below.
Chasing payments, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.